What's good, guys? It's Alissa. If you're new here, hello. I've always watched children's shows longer than the average person should. A lot of shows I grew up with were story-driven and packed with chill vibes. As someone who has brothers 10 years younger than me, I remember the shift from situational kids shows to shows basically being summer school on a Saturday morning. But what I remembered the most about shows I grew up watching was the calming vibe they had. So in this video, inspired by this creator, I don't want to butcher your name, I want to go over some of the best shows to fall asleep to. Or in this case, the shows I literally go to sleep to every night. In no specific order, I want to start with a show that's basically an animated bedtime story. 64-Zoolaine. I remember the show airing on Noggin when I was a kid. It starts with a residential banger for a theme song.
64, 64, 64 Zoolaine. 64, 64, 64 Zoolaine.
And something about their non-American accents really aid in the calming vibe. Similar to Harold and the Purple Crayon, an HBO Family classic that looks like it's going to be absolutely massacred in this live-action remake. I really enjoy the narration through the episodes as you watch. It's literally 20 minutes of bedtime story gold. Well, I assume. Because 5 minutes after I hit play, I'm out like a light. This next one may come as a surprise, but walk with me. Totally Spies. A show about teen spies with action-packed in every scene. Constant beat boo boo bop music, whooping, and high-pitched squealing about boys. I get it. I might be insane. But listen, the sleep won't be immediate, but after about 2 or 3 episodes, I'm out cold. If you've seen one episode, you've seen them all. The constant repetition in each episode allows you to close your eyes without feeling like you're missing anything. I mean, unless you're really invested in seeing through Captain Hayes' evil plan to become famous for the 4th time, or which boy Mandy is going to steal from Clover this time, I suggest throwing this on the TV if you're just like me and just need some background noise at bedtime. There's plenty of episodes, and they're all on YouTube. Now this one may be a shock to some, but the girls that get it, get it. Over the Garden Wall. It literally took me years to finish this miniseries because I would go to sleep at the same point every time. For years, I had no idea what would happen after they stumbled upon those pumpkin people. This show is very creepy, so I understand those who are not able to ease their minds while watching. But one thing about me, I'm gonna get my sleep. I've literally fallen asleep watching Nightmare on Elm Street before. If I die, I die. I'm not fighting my sleep. The music that plays under the dialogue is honestly what I think gets me. Plus the overall dark color grading.
I think somebody trying to set me up.
Wirt and Greg were great protagonists to follow, and it was actually very rewarding once I finally finished the series. Another Noggin classic that I think comes as no surprise, Little Bear. It was between this and Franklin for me to include in this video, but Little Bear came out on top. This is genuinely old reliable. Not only is this ASMR heaven, but it's so wholesome that I have the best dreams when this plays in my sleep. The theme song alone could be played on a loop and I wouldn't even complain. It's up there with Oswald's theme song. The art style is so comforting, it's like watching what it feels like to read Frog and Toad. Now this one is a recent favorite of mine. I was speaking in a British accent one day and accidentally took myself through memory lane once I remembered this Playhouse Disney gem. Charlie and Lola. Another show where they put their foot in the theme song. Charlie and Lola is the lawful good version of Max and Ruby. Adding this to my playlist of sleepy time shows was one of the best decisions I ever made. Aside from that big chop I did in high school when I bleached my hair to smithereens trying to dye my hair purple, I'm a sucker for a wholesome family dynamic, and this brother-sister duo just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. Now, this last one might make some of you unsubscribe, but I have to stand in my truth. Johnny Test. I am a Johnny Test enthusiast. Not only do I turn this show on when I have nothing to watch, but I also turn this on when it's time for Betty Bye. Now, granted, at an unreasonable volume, the theme song might wake you up. But it's the perfect background noise. Just enough nothingness going on where you don't feel like you have to turn over and see what's happening, but also an insane amount of sound effects that will distract me on the days where I'm too anxious to sleep. Chef's kiss. That was just a taste of the shows that I watch before bedtime. Trust me, I have a whole playlist. But I just wanted to share some of my personal recommendations with you all. What are some shows that you like to turn on before bed? Are you a I just need background noise type of sleeper, or a I need the ultimate sleepy time ambiance, put on the classical music type sleeper? I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want to keep up with me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram. All that information along with the music that I use in my videos is in the description box down below. If you made it to the end of this video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit the notification bell to stay up to date with posts and uploads from me. But for now, I hope you have a great rest of your week and I'll see you in my next video. Peace!